Sup guys, so I don't know about you, but Breath of the Wild is my personal favorite Switch game. Um, Maybe game of all time. Well, it's up there. But anywho, I was thinking, what can I do? And I saw a lot of videos about people making Sheikah slates and stuff, so I thought, why not make my own phone case into one? Because I saw on the internet they're really expensive, like £20 or something. I saw one £30 because there's like £10 shipping, and it's like, nah, fam, not having that. So I thought, well, I've got myself an old phone case. Why not transform that into? It's just a Samsung S6 Edge. It's when I was going through my Suicide Squad phase. Um, yeah, let's just erase that completely as I'm going through my Zelda phase. Yeah, let's just jump right into it.
What you're gonna need is some PVA glue, of course, other than your phone case that you're gonna be doing this to. I also used two mini canvases. You can get them basically anywhere. I thought they would be really good for the job, and I was right in the end. So, yeah, you can get them anywhere. They're around 3 inches by 3 inches, so just anything that's a perfect square. And you'll need a pencil to mark things out, as well as some gold tissue paper, which isn't necessarily needed, but I found it easier than gold paint. But you can use gold paint if you have any. You'll need a brush, one for PVA glue and one for the painting of the actual Sheikah slate. And lastly, you're going to need some paints. I just have a small collection. They're probably just got to be acrylics. You need colours like blue, brown, orange, bit of yellow as well, and white. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is get the two mini canvases and place them on your phone so you know that they fit, or on the phone case, sorry, and then draw around where the camera would be so you can cut that. So yeah, you also need some scissors. I just used some big Crayola ones, doesn't really matter, probably smaller ones would be better, but yeah, just cut through that so obviously it won't be covering the camera on your phone. And yes.
And a good way to test whether you've cut the hole really well is if you put it over your phone. If you can see any things like that, then you kind of need to cut it a bit more somewhere. But yeah, I think that's pretty good, so I'm going to carry on to the next step. Okay, so to get the colour you need for the Sheikah sticks, you need to just paint it next, all of this. Just mix together like a dark brown, a black and a white, and it should be the colour that you're looking for.
Right, so make sure that when you paint the canvases, you do all the sides and all the corners, even the bits at the back, just so there's no gaps and no white and it's all covered. Now, because my phone case is quite a shiny surface area, I thought that using some paper to stick on it before I stick on the canvases would be better because it would grip on better. So just stick it on with some PVA glue. So after that, and it's all stuck on your phone case, there will be a little gap in the middle, obviously where they join, so just use some more paper and cover it up kind of paper mache style with PVA glue. After you've done that, you can then paint it the same colour as the canvases. What I'm going to do next is use some black paint and paint in the spaces that would kind of be like the negative spaces on the actual Sheikah slate, so where the handle would be and the little notches at the bottom. After this, we can then paint the orange, which will be underneath the gold on the handle. So you just paint it there, and I would recommend doing a couple of coats because it is a dark colour underneath, so it would be best. Once you've done that, you can then start making the gold to go on the handle, which is kind of just rolling up little strips of this gold tissue paper. But if you don't have any of that, you can use just gold paint, like I said. I think it's more effective with tissue paper, and you can get it basically anywhere, but still. It should look like this when you've finished, or something around this. You've done this, you can add all the other gold parts, which is like the eye, the triangles, and everything like that. And after that, you can then add the little details in with some orange acrylic paint. Next, you can do the blue in the eye, and I just did this by mixing a blue and white paint together. Right, you can do the little kind of spots where there's meant to be light, which is in the triangles and the little circles with some orangey yellow. Just gonna do the details and clean some things up, go around some things, and that's basically all. You finished, it should look something like this. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.